as well. I mean, that's their big weakness, right? So maybe he just doesn't want to risk that kind of a thing.
Well, I can definitely understand the Cloud pick faster because you don't have to stick with Mithra, and when you need the kill power, you have to go to Pyro, which you're going to lose a lot of speed. Cloud can stay consistent, especially when you have that limit charge increasing all those that speed, faster fall.
Okay, both been pretty patient here. I mean,
yeah, and I'm pretty sure Black Twins knows what it's like to play against Prismoid. They've definitely played in the past before, so no stranger to how Prismoid likes to play.
Yeah, I imagine he doesn't want to give up an really early stock, so he's just kind of camping a little bit, camping him back, you know.
And just using the back here to space things out. There we go, getting some straight hits, and again, not gonna get the version off there.
That was a good recovery, though. I think he was just running out of time on limit there. Probably didn't want to risk it, but the jump is cut out.
Yeah, he mistimes the get up right there. The tree's gonna take him up.
And no one is ready for this. Not even the commentators.
Yep, now it's all about the waiting game. We're gonna see exactly how Black Twins has to close the gap against Prismoid now that he has a lead. It's gonna be a little bit difficult.
Catches the jump with cross slash there.
There we go. Just a little bit more percent, and I feel like Black Twins can start fishing for that kill. 87, maybe one more hit. Yeah, look at that, 96.
Oh, he wants it so badly right now. He does not want the lead to
build.
Oh,
he gets the one. He gets one balloon, and it's good to do it. Yep. Prismoid's gonna trade out the stock for the stock.
I think he definitely SD'd there, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I think the kill is coming from Black Twins really quickly. Prismoid has pitched a tent. We're on a camping trip as we speak.
Yeah, I think this is why Black Twins chose to go Cloud. He's like, all right, you know what? If you're going to camp me, I at least have the time to charge limit, maybe try to get something going here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, don't want to give Cloud the tools that he needs to get a huge percent build up, so.
We're using that Nair. Gonna try to keep Prismoid up. Crouch under the Lloyd rocket.
That was cute. I respect it.
Limit's probably going to run out around now. Yep, there it is. So Prismoid no longer in danger of getting hit by anything limit related. Prismoid going to find himself at a disadvantage. Cross slash not going to come out. The jab's going to interfere with that.
Right. And this could be dangerous for Black Twins. You know, very distant. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say the 50-50 there is really hard to.
Because you either jump into it and try to snap the ledge, or he just releases it like that, and you go deep.
Because like if you jump, you're liable to just get forward aired and die immediately.
Okay, so a convincing win, game number 1 for Prismoid. We're going to have to see what kind of counter picks you want as Black Twins. Again, Black Twins has deep pockets, so one character doesn't work, he has maybe 4 or 5 more to go.
I can't imagine that he stays clouded in this scenario.
I can see it. I think I could see it. Maybe try, but this is the alternative. We were talking about it in game number 1.
Yeah.
Pyro and Mythra share very similar traits and weaknesses to Cloud in this kind of matchup, very easily gimpable, but maybe Mythra with her foresight could do something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see it for sure. I just thought that he would definitely want to see if the other GIMP character would maybe do a little bit better before committing for sure.
Well, so far it's working out. That eventually pushing things to a nice even 40% lead. Now, what we need to see from Black Twins, what we need to see from Black Twins is try to get that stock early. Force Prismoid. There we go. See, that's what I was talking about. That foresight.
Again, right away.
That foresight, big. Just doesn't allow him to set up his camp as easily. He's like, okay, you want to throw these projectiles at me? You got to deal with me. Just air dodging right through it, and going right behind you and getting a free punish.
Is that going to be death?
No, that's untouchable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with Mythra in this matchup, every one of Villager's attacks are really telegraphed. So, like, you have such a wide variety of foresight attempts that you can make. Prismoid has to play a lot more careful than in other matchups, like against Red 16 or even against the Cloud.
And I love his recovery right there. Just going above ledge hitting with the 2 hits of the Ray of Punishment, forcing him away. Prismoid cannot try to use the bowling ball.
Yeah. Oh, the downer comes out, but he takes it, yeah.
That goes a little bit earlier on the Flame Nova. He still got himself a good lead right now. Oh, he went for the read right there. He actually got him. I think he either a little bit too slow and That Lloyd Rock is probably the easiest thing for Blacktwins to foresight.
Exactly. I mean, if you roll past that, I honestly think that's just a complete disadvantage for Villager.
I think it's exactly why we haven't seen Prismoid maybe throw out a lot of them. Yeah, he's going deep, realizing the bowling ball might not work if Mithra could just hit me above. Gonna get the air dodge, a good read right there. Just faking out that conversion, going back on the platform, and then going for it after the air dodge.
Yeah, that was really, really nice. And that'll straight up just kill. Soft up air stage spikes.
Yep, a little bit too long on the ledge right there. Of course, the higher your percent, the less invincibility you're going to have. So it's going to work out. But Blacktwins already taking 2 stocks, still has a nice lead. Prismoid can't set up the camp.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Blacktwins, you have a lead, right? You don't need to push your advantage here, but I think he's content just to run into Villager a little bit, get some percent on.
I think the way I see it is you want to keep up a little bit of pressure on Prismoid. Don't let him get too comfortable. Knows like, hey, remember, I have a lead. You're gonna have to aggress into me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, just keeping that space. Oh, I think he definitely tried to foresight that.
For sure, yeah.
Good landing on the platform. All he could get is a jab punish right there.
Prismoid keeps dropping shield against these nairs. I mean, it's getting him hit a lot more than he really needs to, and I wonder if he's going to adapt to that later in the set.
Got to see right now, no jump on Blacktwins. He's going to have to do the photon edge. Unfortunately, cannot get the spike hitbox, so that's going to send him right back to the stage, reset neutral.
Yeah, that's a hard spike to hit for sure. Very small hitbox on that.
Again, using the foresight. Saw that Prismoid was actually shielding that time. That's probably a punish. Oh, no.
Yep, that's... Smash ultimate, multi-hits for sure.
That could... oh, no, he misinputted.
Yeah, he's shaking his head.
You can see him shake his head right there. He misinputted. He definitely meant to do a Flame Nova right there.
Unfortunate.
Or maybe even a downer just to secure things, but that's going to give a little bit of life for Prismoid. Yeah, look at the train.
Does he... Oh,
that's it.
The latest forward air hitbox. Oh, that is so unfortunate if you're Blacktwins.
It's a very unfortunate team to lose. I mean, he had all the advantages going for it right there at the end. A little bit of maybe a misinput, going for a blazing end off stage. Probably just wanted to go for a down air or Flame Nova, but that small mistake let Prismoid bring things back. So now Blacktwins at a 2-0 deficit instead of maybe a 1-1 here.
Yeah, that is something you don't want to drop, especially if you're playing against Prismoid. You're going to be here for at least another 20-30 minutes. I mean, this might take a little bit of time before he manages to even get close to a reverse 3-0.
Okay, well, game 3, we saw promising things from Blacktwins. The Mithra definitely looked like it was working. You could foresight a lot of things, as we said.
Right.
And that really helped him out a lot here. I think it's just about making a few adjustments. Look at that. Look at that. You saw the Villager grab getting slowed down.
That was an interesting animation for sure. Okay, down throw up B. Probably the optimal combo in that scenario. Built some good percent. Good grab bait there.
Just get that ray punishment out of shield. And right now, he notice how he's not switching to Pyro yet. He wants to just keep that advantage. I think that's it. Yep.
Another good stock. Pretty early, too, coming out from Prismoid.
Very similar to that stock that allowed Prismoid to take game number 2 right there. Blacktwins going for the hard read right there for the F-Match, trying to seal things up. But now that Prismoid is has a lead here, he can set up the camp. And there we go. He's just playing off stage. Blacktwins in a very difficult situation now that he has to approach. There we go. Just
finally
finds himself shooting a few too many projectiles. Pyro with that amazing kill power.
Yeah, it's hard to keep yourself away from Pyro. Those hitboxes are just a little too big for Prismoid to get around.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful about that one miss input or even a decision that you probably shouldn't have made, and Pyro's going to punish you hard.
Right. You know, Prismoid's keeping his lead here, even though it looked a little closer just a few seconds ago. He finds himself a nice combo, and
still got to be careful right now, though. You gotta, you can't set up the camp anymore now. It's more of an even game. You gotta find a way to secure a lead. That down air sending him a little bit too high. Blacktwins knowing that just elects to get for a little bit of stage control. Oh, he has no jump. He's going to recover high.
Is that it?
No, he should be. No, oh,
Whoa.
that is it. Mithra a little bit lighter, so I guess that
Yeah.
back throw just enough to take it, just to take things out.
And the camping trip gets set up once again.
It could end just as quickly as it did earlier. Black Twins down throw, putting him in disadvantage.
Oh,
Look at that. Nope, still not it.
the single balloon? Oh, he just barely gets there. I think he was, you know, frames away from that falling away.
Yeah, I think he was just probably inches. That's a nice weight right there. Probably miserable. Going to take him off the top, and camping trip has ended.
Yeah, now he's feeling a bit more pressure for sure. You know, Blacktwins no stranger to just finishing off a stock right away. Prismoid has to make something happen here.
Tech away. Black Twins the read. So still very even. Yeah, you can't. Black Twins. Black Twins knows he's not even moving. He's like, nope. Don't have to do anything.
That's just funny to see. Wow, he's not even, you know, trying to interact right now. But the trump comes out. Is this gonna be a stock? Oh no! Oh, he was ready for it.
Yeah, he was ready for it, but percent just didn't line up. Couldn't spike him all the way down. So little dangerous. Little dangerous if you're Prismoid right there. Just on the regrab, if Pyra had any more strength than she already did, that was easily a done deal.
Right. Foresight's through once again. Decent combo coming out.
Yeah, Blacktwins really showing his patience right now, just waiting. See, in a tech situation, just waited for the Lloyd Rocket to go first instead of immediately inputting an option. Still an even game. Air dodge. Now he can move with the Pyra now that he's got the stage control. Oh, like maybe he could have gone for an up smash, to be honest, just from the angle that downer sent him at.
Yeah.
On stage, this is. Ooh, whiff grab, that could be huge. Nope, he's gonna miss. He's gonna miss, and
is that a kill?
Nope,
no, not quite.
Barely, but he's gonna go for it, and he's gonna finally find a game.
Yeah, he drifts right back into it, and I mean, Pyra, that percent, you know, that positioning, you're dead for sure. There is no hope.
All right, so one game down. You still got a couple more to go. You can't let your foot off the gas pedal just yet. If you're Black Twins, you still got a deficit to work around here. 2-1. Got to bring things to a game 5. Got to just repeat it, and you're in Prismoid's territory now. You got to make sure. You got to think hard about what kind of stage you want to counterpick, or you want him to counterpick you to, and which ones you don't.
Right. Prismoid might be thinking of a counterpick here. He's definitely been, you know, dabbling with character selection recently over the quarantine. You know, he got 18 months. Maybe try to figure out a different character to mix people up with. I wonder if he sticks with Villager here. Okay, so he does.
Yeah, I think you do at the moment. Is a game 4. You got one game. I know it's hard to think about, but you have a game to give away if you really need to.
Right.
2, 1, go! Of course, you still got one more counterpick to go to. So if the Villager won you 2 games, you could try to make it a nice 3 if you really feel like it. Maybe you could have made the switch, but it looks like he's just deciding to stick with it.
Yeah, he has a little bit of space here, so I don't fault him for it. And he picks Kalos too, so this is definitely his element.
Big stage, platforms on the side just to aid recovery and mix things up a little bit. So this is definitely a stage that Prismoid is going to love. Ray Punishment missing. Oh. He's going to miss his own grab, that up smash. Not going to do anything. So in the end, all those whiffs amounted to nothing, but Black Twins looking good right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that the Ray of Punishment whiffed, but I guess he just had a percent of it. Black Twins building a good lead for himself here.
Oh, he tried to foresight the forward air, see if he could maybe get a punish F smash or something.
Yeah, that could have been death, honestly. Maybe not with Kalos, but would have definitely scared him for sure.
Would have definitely put him in a dangerous position off stage. Then the Pyra could have come out. Pyra's gonna come out right now. I think he was expecting maybe or hoping for an air dodge right there.
Yeah.
As he switches right back. Manages to find himself back to center stage, and this is hard for Prismoid. When you're at a deficit like this, it's impossible to set up the camp. And look at that! Look at that read. Up smashing right at the tip, right there. And Blacktwins is going to secure himself the first stock, and only 27% on his first stock. So now he can kind of start setting up his own camp. Look at that! Foresight is huge in this matchup.
it definitely puts Prismoid in a lot of positions where he's not really familiar with what to do. You see him like jabbing there, but the foresight comes out and lets Blacktwins get the punish on him instead. Definitely not something he's expecting.
Well, he tries to go for a photon edge, maybe for a little bit of damage. He did, in fact, read the spot dodge. It's just a little bit too early on the trigger.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that was a little bit of an ambitious forward smash, but you know, it almost hit, so I can't blame him.
Back throw, and at this point, he's pretty much lapped him in percent.
Yeah, Blacktwins is doing well here.
Yeah, he's just keeping his patience, keeping his distance, looking for his punishes. There we go. Oh, he went for it. He mashed.
You can hear the mash
Yeah,
from
you can
across
hear
the
the
room.
mash. Not gonna happen when you're at that kind of high percent, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, another jab gets foresighted. That's interesting.
Oh, he managed to parry the last hit, but couldn't convert anything off it. I don't even think prismoid himself was expecting to parry it.
Right.
Yeah, look at that patience with Blacktwins. Like, what can you do out of shield? Nothing.
No, pretty much nothing, honestly.
Good tomahawk right there, just to get a little bit of stage presence, get an advantage stage. Pyro can come out now, 130%. You can look for anything to maybe get a stock. Ooh. Look at that, just avoiding the wave rocket with hits with the back air. Blacktwins looks like he's getting himself comfortable now.
Oh, for sure.
It definitely looks like he's getting a lot more comfortable in this match after that first game. Oh,
that's an early stock.
Yeah, you can see how much that hurts him because now that the game's evened up again, Prismoid can maybe start thinking about setting up the camp. Look at that invincibility with the grab.
That's crazy.
That's an option I would have never thought of. He just ran for it.
Yeah, Blacktwins definitely, even if he's going even with Prismoid right now in his last stock of the potentially the set, he doesn't seem like he's too scared. He's going in, he's getting what he wants to for sure.
Yeah, it just looks like game number 3 all over again. Blacktwins realizing, even though it's last stock, you know, it's like, you know what? I don't have to over-aggress because I know if I do, Prismoid's going to just punish me. I'm just going to wait for my opportunities, and look at that. That string is going to give him a nice lead.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first time we saw Blazing end in this game, so showing his hand a little bit, trying to. Oh no, he has no jump.
That's it.
He has no jump, and
Prismoid
that's it.
takes it.
That's it.
You know, you blink for a second and you miss it, but catches his jump and takes the set 3-1.
Very unfortunate. Good stuff from Prismoid, just keeping his cool right there at the end.